Leo, and now.
Alright guys, tuan-tuan dan puan-puan, perlawanan yang ketiga Onic Indonesia menentang Mythic Seal. Dengan demikian masa pertama kita saksikan perlawanan Land of Dawn.
We're all going home early
Assassin dengan tank mana kuat
Onic Indonesia trying to close the distance with
late game tank sebab dia custom lama kat perang. Kalau Assassin late game dia kurang function, dia masuk late. Dia banyak main jauh, long lane jauh, masuk untuk membunuh macam tu lah. Kalau kau tanya aku, semua benda faktor main.
The setup was there and Mythic Seal kind of just played into it, dude. They were forced to make errors in the draft.
I mean, and Mythic even switched sides this time to try to get some sort of advantage in the draft. They go for second pick. Onic just seems to always have the answer. Even when Mythic Seal pulls out something like the Franco, like, oh, we have this trap card for you.
Yep.
Onic ID is two steps ahead. Bringing out the Fermis, bringing out the glue. I mean, just consistently has answers against Mythic Seal.
Oh, almost hooked there from Boye. Could have been a steal. So Onic won't contest the Lethal Wanderer. They know that they actually will lose out. I think a bit of prio here in the mid lane, but I think it really depends on how they play it. Now level 2, they should be able to go back onto it, force a few fights early, but it is a juice in. Wow, that looked like it hit. Emblem builds. At least they got the Beatrix. By the way, the Beatrix is a pretty good lane against the Harriet. It's a skill matchup in the end, but it should actually be more Beatrix-sided, and in the end, even if you lose out, it becomes a non-lane. Just clear out waves.
And being that it is a skill matchup, Zippy's been able to hold his own against Severo. He's been able to do well, at least in terms of just laning matchup. So I don't think we count him out at all here.
Nope.
Boye with this Franco, I like what LaFell said. It might be a bit desperate, but if Boye can land some hooks, it is the wild card pick here.
Datang Keyboy
Save his flicker, goes
dan
back
juga
in the
Suns.
slam. The shield unity lands as well. No Kai just yet.
Kena hook, flicker, revitalize, Keyboy down. Blood dapatkan oleh Nico.
With first blood.
Boye was so patient with that as well. He's just standing there watching him throw hands for a second, waiting. Okay, now it's time. Brings out the hook, brings him back. Very well done by Mythic Seal.
Just giving him chance. Praiser's Wrath coming down as well. Kai can be stunned up by Kun. Good zoning.
Oh, dapat elak Kairi.
But it's going to be the mount over. Kun shall be the trade.
Pun down.
Execution. They don't even
Betul
care.
pertama tak di contest oleh Onic.
1-for-1 turtle for kill.
Not a bad start for
Kairi susah nak masuk ni guys, game ni guys, sumpah.
Starts we've seen from them so far, actually holding the goal lead in the first few minutes, but Onic ID are okay with that. I think they're okay with taking the beginning of this game slow, giving themselves a little bit of time and waiting for their moment. Taking a look at the junglers, still level 5 to level 5. Kairi looking to steal some camps though here, maybe slow down Ken a bit.
Boye doesn't have flicker, so there's no risk of a... Oh, good dashes there onto Lethal Wanderer. That's Iron Hook. No play hunt just yet. Lupi will just fall. The reset vengeance. Now Ken walks up through. Sans able to flicker just in time. But it is looking like a very early game for Mythic Seal.
Ni guys, ilmu guys, buku guys, Harit.
3 hooks right now. The hook rate's looking good.
Mana tak habis ni.
I like that he's waiting. He's normally not the one to first throw out the attack. He's letting Kun go in, kind of slow them down for just a second, able to hold them still for literally just a millisecond, and that makes it an easy hook shot for Boye.
They have so many ways to just,
Maknanya Harit buku yang Innocent buat sebelum ni memang betul lah guys.
Boye gets the winner crown. That's when things are really going to change. Mythic Seal can just walk up, target whoever they want, and they have the one-shot combo.
Eh, geng, subscribe dulu guys. Mana belum subscribe guys?
Obviously because Zippy has just been, laning for the most part. But Turtle 2 onwards, I do believe we will be seeing Zippy in fights. And that means, again, Boye can just flicker in, bloody hunt someone, and it's an easy one-shot for the rest of the team.
So what's going to be big for Sans here is timing that Netherrealm, right? Like timing it perfectly. And I think a lot of this, between both teams, skill matchup around the map, who can hold on to their skills, who can time them right, who can bait them out of the other team. It is definitely a mind game in terms of 5v5s.
Let's see. Mythic Seal with the lead here for Turtle number 2 in the game.
Kailah pun buat Harit buku semalam lagi.
Same level.
Buku tu tiada damage bar. Tapi ada mana?
Actually one out by Mythic Seal.
Mana CD?
Kai and Lutpi will just hold out.
Kasut penetration. Ditukar dengan macam tu. Sebelum ni kan kasut CD kan.
Just about it.
Down in the bot lane, gold laners going toe for toe, still just trading minions right now.
Hey.
No big lead. Ken's gonna hold down this front side, and there goes
flicker
the grab.
daripada
Gonna
Kun.
have to abort mission.
Lupi dah tak ada ulti.
Keyboy also looking for something.
Yeah, shield unity onto Kun actually. That's gonna be the all-in over as well.
Revitalize.
Resetting back and
Ulti
forth.
pada
Severo now
Keyboy.
still holding the
Turtle
mind
dapat
force.
kali
Turtle
Kairi.
taken for free. Kun
Lama gila.
isolated.
Kun kat depan.
It doesn't seem like Mythic Seal were just confused as to what to do. They go on Litpi, they get a trade back. Sans way too late with the Netherrealm. So it ends up being a 2-for-1 in favor of Onic because they got the turtle plus the kill.
Boye, though, I think Mythic Seal's waiting for Boye, right? They're like, all right, what do
Tapi
we
yang
do?
lag
What do
tu,
we do?
lag
And
Sorry
that's
ya
what I
guys,
was talking about.
ayam.
Everyone's waiting for someone to use the skill
Internet
first.
PC
Boye knows
ayam.
I can't pop this too early.
Sebab item biru
Waste
tu
the
kena
flicker
nerf
when
kan
they
kau.
still have
Tak tahulah Gorilla.
Netherrealm. Sans does finally bring it out, but by then it's just too late. And I think this is going to be what we possibly see a lot. Everyone kind of second guessing on how they want to approach the fight.
Force over, coming down as well with the Zaman Force.
Down.
Now it's gonna be Keyboy. Oh, taking reload. Is able to escape? Nah, that should not have happened. Onic.
Dia bagi sustain, lepas tu apa je dia punya ni. Aku lupa guys, aku jarang main Bazian.
Yes, a turret maybe? No, just a clear over. Yeah, Litpi will get there in time.
Yeah, Nico maybe trying to make a play down here on a Severo. Might be a little bit of action. Lantern Flare does come out.
Whoa, Severo, way too
Severo
aggressive, down. All alone. Lantern Flare as Zippy flickers in forward, just in case the Purify was up for Severo. And now the rest of the team is coming in.
I mean, nah, shouldn't be able to get that tower, but just that trade up kind of evens out. Actually becomes a win from that fight earlier. So Mythic Seal still playing this game very cleanly. This is a surgical team that we saw in the group stage. This is a team that we wanted to see in the first 2 games. Is it too little too late though? Should be able to take this tower, and that's huge for them, right? They're,
Pak biru kena
for the
dapat
first
apa
time,
nama
I
radio
don't think
bukan
we've
radio.
seen them
Stellium
with a
side.
1000k gold lead in all 3 games. This is the first time they're actually really pushing
Collect
forward.
Sorry duk.
I think game number 1 we
Kau
did
tak
get
stream gameplay MLBB
final
tu?
slash look be brought back again. The Lantern Flare so close from being able to pick up, and that will be it. Oh, Netherrealm coming in clutch for Sans, and it will be the fight in the back line. The Phantom Execution, a bloody hunt locking him down with a Winter Crown as well. Already bought in, but the Thorn Rose comes through as Kai just dashes through the longs. Keyboy with a Poison, it's a mount down as the Praises Brat lands, but now Severo walks over to the Monforce. A good snipe over as Ken gets up the kill. Severo still jumping back and forth, and Lutpi finally dismounting.
Turunkan ni. Cuba korang turunkan kualiti dia.
Pushers doing a whole lot, but not enough to take anyone
refresh
down
balik.
from Mythic Seal.
You wanted some MLBB, right, Mirko?
Yes, sir.
We're getting some MLBB. Onic ID, they approach. Hold on a second.
Zaman
Force.
over to Ken. Phantom Execution to Kai.
Kairi. Oh, dapat kan Fredry, dapat turtle. Wow.
And the 2
Ingatkan
members
mati dah tu.
Severo and Kai turns the game back to even.
I'm not gonna lie, when he popped the Phantom Execution, I thought he did it too early. I was like, oh, I thought he messed up. I thought he whiffed. But you never count Kairi out. They take the turtle, they take 2 members along with it, and just when we're hyping Mythic Seal up, Onic ID grabs the reins again.
Pak tanya kalau hero dengan minion yang push tower ada beza tak? Ada benefit tak salah satu ni. Hero dengan minion push tower. Kalau minion push turret, dia dapat objektif je lah. Kalau kau push turret, kau dapat lah duit.
Let's take a look at the items here.
Itu je lah.
Holy moly, he's 1,600.
Kalau minion tu yang push dapatkan turret, yang kau dapat benefit dapatkan turret je lah.
And because of that as well, because of that gold lead, it makes the
Mana dapat duit
hybrid
daripada
build
turret?
of this still works so much
Sama je pak, kenapa
cleaner
lag
because
pak?
you're
Kau
still
kena tunggu lepak
outputting
dulu guys.
great
Kalau
damage against the lesser gold amounted tanks on the opposing team, and you have decent defense. So if
aku tak tahu guys,
Zippy
YouTube
locks onto
sakai
you,
guys.
if you do somehow
Frame rate
catch a
dia
hook to the face,
tak
there's
tahu,
still
kadang
some
cacat.
survivability on the side of Kairi.
Flicker. Netherrealm tak sempat untuk menyelamatkan Lupi.
Bring him back outside of the Netherrealm. Renner Apathy not landing. Kundo goes for
Finish
vengeance.
tak terkena.
A dodge with a Thorn Rose by a flicker from Sans and the Thorn. Wow, that's just Mythic Seal picking up a kill.
I mean, it works, and as long as they can keep doing that, it keeps them at this small lead that they have, and it's what we've been seeing from them, finding these little pickoffs. The Franco's looking good right now, honestly, paired up with the flare from Nico, with the Beatrix, with all of it. I mean,
Like buffering, like buffering pula.
because of the little bits of CC they have, it makes it work so well, and Boye just being so patient in how he uses the
Kalau
iron
aku rendahkan ni, apa jadi dia guys? 1-0.
the iron hooks.
Let's see.
Undur 10 saat atau 20 saat geng ke belakang. Tu guys, solusi dia.
A frame,
a pixel away from landing. That could have been the game-winning play.
Tengok lambat
Would have
sikit.
gone the Lord for free. But now it turns to a 50-50. A wave in the bottom lane set up for Mythic Seal.
Oh, Keyboy masuk.
Shield Unity with a revitalized too.
Oh,
Iron Hook coming
flicker.
down the Bloody Hunt, but that's with the
Lim.
coming down as well.
Ken.
Isolated all alone, mounted up. Kai picks up the kill. Now Kun with a vengeance into the back line again.
Perform lah Khairul Aming ni guys. Double kill daripada Khairi. Shutdown.
Shutdown to Savero and Nico
shutdown
will
juga
not be
Nico.
able to run while Lutpi's on him.
I mean, literally all of Onic ID's health bars.
Baik gila.
Goes down as
Ni
well.
slot ni baik juga.
Full man wipe
Lain,
for
lain.
Onic ID.
Dia macam 15 FPS bah. Sorry lah aku tak tahu apa isu dia. Zaman Force menolak turret.
Look at Onic ID's health bars for a minute here. All of them drop down so low. But it's just not enough. The Netherrealm soups everybody back up. And this is why that pick was just so clutch as a final pick from Onic ID.
The Faramis pickup
Aku tak tahu apa
is
solution dia.
ridiculous. And you know, the easy answer would just be, yo, boy,
Apa solusi dia
kill
untuk
Faramis, yo.
tak
But it
buffering?
ain't as easy as that. Like, boy, can't even get in range.
Tukar
Sanj
balik
is always so
quality dia.
far in range. Sanj is always so far back, but he always manages to get close, and it's because of the flicker. That you need some crazy level
Solusi
of
terbaik dia geng
confidence to
kau
go
undur
against
10
a
saat
composition
atau
like
20 saat
this
ke belakang.
and go flicker.
Kalau tak pun tengok
Sanj is
replay
the
balik
one
nanti geng. Aku
goes
post jangan
flicker,
risau.
and he's getting all the benefits while really not
Ni
losing
bukan buat marketing
anything.
aku tak boleh apa.
Yeah, his positioning right now in all these fights, his timing on when he comes in is one of the things keeping Onic ID ahead in a lot of these fights, able to keep them alive in all of these fights and make it so that Onic ID
masuk
can push
Rocky.
even
Tak tahu, guys,
farther. Here comes the Lord though.
Lord charge in the mid lane.
Oh, Lupi flicker.
Going to the back again. Looking for the mount down now as Ken gets isolated one more time. And he will just fall to Savero as Nico gets mounted on. Has a Crimson Beacon and the flicker as well. Lupi able to go back to the bottom wave now with a minute still.
Immortal pecah, final slash tak terkena pada Kun. Yang Dalam telah dibuka. Hook kena, Lupi down. Tengah bawah dapat.
Straight into the crystal and into a kill. But Onyx say, you can get the long blue. We'll get the
Mungkin kat
turrets.
OBS kot kalau pakai OBS lah. OBS.
As much as you want, as long as we continue
Kalau
to
pada
win
OBS
these
kan nak tengok
trades.
pula
With
apa
2
isu dia.
towers down, Onic ID has cracked the base. Luckily for Mythic Seal, next Lord gonna pop down on boss side, so there's no long lane that's
Yikes.
really hurting exactly. It might make the possible dance a little bit easier for Mythic Seal. Taking a look at these items though, Kai Reed just maxed out, got the last item locked in with the Malefic Gun, Malefic Roar, 6, 0, and 3, the killing spree, as well as the emblems, just making him a monster in these fights.
Look at that gold lead, bruh. 4,000 ahead against the Fredrin.
Wah, saya dah baling pun masih loading
This
lagi.
is
Oi,
ridiculous. Take a look at
sorry
the gold
dok.
distribution, and again, yeah,
Nak
it's
buat
the
macam
minions.
noi.
When you're on the assassins, you know, this is the advantage you play with. You can actually take minions, and usually when you get assassins, you get paired up with an XP laner who doesn't want the minion. So give away XP minions, love minute 5 over to your jungler, then you get this. It's just ridiculous. And you can see Kai already building the Fury Hammer too. He knows that he doesn't need any more tanky items. He can just go full damage at this point.
Ni pengelek.
It's
Angkut
all
pang.
right.
Sorry dok.
There you go. Endless battle. Everything done. The
Tak tahu
last
nak buat
Fury
apa.
Hammer. Let's just make a wild guess.
Nak buat macam mana ni?
What does he go, 100? No,
Hunter
you don't go
Strike? I
100.
honestly
You go
like Hunter Strike.
Oh, no. Yeah, I guess you get the hit.
movement speed.
Maybe a little bit more movement speed. If you happen to run out of dashes, definitely a possibility.
Oh, by the way, so Savero
Right.
is actually
Look.
taking the innocent route of builds. No Starlium Scythe. It's Enchanted Talisman plus Penetration Boots on the Harris.
Which is clean. Overall, we've seen the Starlium Scythe after the nerf sometimes work out well. But
Ken?
look at the damage.
Yeah, it should be a mount
Lupi
down,
down.
here, but it is going to be a kill over. The Netherrealm was a bit late. Keyboy looking for the back again.
Ken
Able to
down.
find Zippy. Kai was bloody hunted.
Kun masuk,
but no
flicker.
one was there to follow it up. Keyboy against 3 will
Flicker
hold
pada
his
Kun,
own.
Kun
Now
mati.
Kun
Tak ada
will
flicker.
be dragged back to everyone. And the Beerus Passion coming
Kun
down with
down,
Iron Hook as well.
kena
Keyboy
Keyboy
doesn't
zaman
care.
force.
Savero's a Mind Force. Nico able to use a Crimson Beacon and shield Unity over the boy.
Flicker pada Franco. Winter Crown pula. Baik duk Khairul. Won daripada Marksman zaman Force. Tak ada minion duk. Khairi jual item beli Immortal. Oh, Khairul. The real perform lah siap.
But what are those immortality buys, man?
The item builds, the timings on the Phantom executions, all over the map right now.
Endless battle.
And he picked up the Hunter Strike, all while doing it. I mean, right now it is, I don't know, man. Onic ID just out.
Nak singgit ni wah. Ai nak macam mana? Aku rasa bukan internet issue lah, guys.
Still not die, under towers, under base. When we saw the draft, you were excited to see the Lancelot.
Oh! Zippy nampak load.
This could actually just be an angle where Mythic Seal turn things around. It is within the timer of Mythic Seal. Trex. MLBB.
Umar Maret.
Spake.
Maret.
This is their power spake. They have what it takes to start sieging with a Franco, with a Beatrix. Prime WinCon.
Mythic Seal, a Lord coming down the top lane in a pocket full of power spikes. Ready to go.
Spakes.
Spakes, yeah, power spakes. Ready to go in the river. Okay. Is this the game changer? I mean, we've been holding on to it. They had a gold lead in the beginning. Onic ID hasn't escaped too much, but still, man, Kyrie 7-0 and 4. Ken has to be careful about how he approaches. I feel like every time Ken goes in, he jumps in, yeah, he gets the stun onto, or the taunt onto a couple members, but he dies about a half a second later. Kyrie on the bot lane as well, looking for the push.
Yeah, Arlet will be forced to recall, so does it seem like Mythic Seal will be able to get the most out of this Lord? Well, that's the most. Turret tier 2, but that's about it. They have too many ways to deal with the bottom lane as well.
Tak mudah dia clear kan?
Mythic Seal
disebabkan Lancelot tadi
they want to group up together means that the side lane control will be kind of meh. Kai abused that. Sent himself to the bottom lane, cleared it out, forced someone to recall from Mythic Seal, and there's no way they would try to 4v5 Onic, even with the Lord.
From Kyrie ke bah? You.
So where do they go from here? I mean, at this point, we're
at
at 6.5 minutes. Gold at a standstill. So Mythic Seal, I mean, with their composition, with the gold at least, they should be able to fight. It's back to at least,
Kyrie sila perform teruk dok game ni.
Their skills first. Taking a
There's
look
a lot of sing.
Why is he even building tank, bro?
He doesn't need to. He's untouchable. The guy is literally untouchable at this point.
Wow, like Zippy, all right, Zippy, Severo makes sense. They want to play in the back. Sans as well. He hasn't really been up front as a Phantom. He's kind of been like, all right, I come in last minute, save someone. But Kai's really just been in these team fights. He's been bloody hunted a couple of times.
PC ayam?
How is he the guy with the least amount of damage taken, brother? At this point, go lethal ignition and go full damage, Kai.
It's a statement to have the most kills on the board and also be the least touched.
Damage taken, yeah.
I mean, that's definitely... Blood comes back in. Still ready to flip some items around if he needs to. You know, we talked about the matchup of Ken versus Kyrie, and right now Kyrie is definitely showing why he's here, why he's been here, and why he has consistently made statements on this as assassins.
Brother, now that's a 6,000 gold lead between the junglers. Yes, it is up against a Fredrin. This is kind of normal because once you get to a point where you snowball out of control, you will just constantly...
Frame Papa dah berat kot. Ya, dia tahu honor dia pun berat dah.
6,000 gold lead in one game from one guy? I haven't seen that in a while. So the fact that the overall gold lead is only 1,000 means, again, Mythic Seal have a lot of gold too. They are within their power spikes, not spakes. Look at that. Zippy, DHS, he will try his best to go through these frontliners.
He's got rose gold too.
Drop frame ni.
Dog.
He's got rose gold, dog. Just to make things clear, Kyrie has literally sold, bought in, before Ken has finished all of his items.
Hey, that's just the sad life of a Fredrin.
Once
you play utility, you better win that early game. If you don't, especially when you're up against an assassin, you just
pakai 60
you're
FPS.
that guy that just never finishes his items, man. Ken's trying to hold on keyboard with the shield unity. Sans actually playing up front now. Onic with a hold onto the Lord right now.
Sebab upload video itu lain. Itu internet memang kena tukar router mungkin. Betul. Lot bisa dapat oleh Kyrie, Ken, Savero. Sebab dia Flicker, Ultimate, Bloody Hunt, Franco dah salah ultio yang. Winter Crown, Sans done. ZP mati. Zaman force. GG. Ha, GG lah guys. 3-0 gila. Flicker daripada Nico, zaman force. Wah. Tuan-tuan dan puan-puan, TLPH akan berjumpa dengan Onic Indonesia ya tuan-tuan. Rata 3-0 gila. Kumar build full damage ke semi damage apa? Ada satu tank item brute force. Congratulations to Onic Indonesia. Jangan lupa like, comment, share dan subscribe guys. Congratulations. Kuat duk.
But all you get is 3.
Let's go.
Onic ID cleans
Untuk hari
it
esoknya guys.
quickly.
Jangan lupa subscribe guys.